November 11, 2022, city of Crato, Brazil. A few students were leaving the college at around 9:20 p.m., but their expected return to their homes after a long day was suddenly interrupted when they noticed something unusual in the dark skies. Without thinking twice, one of the students grabbed his phone and started recording. Their reaction to this incident was rather interesting. As they recorded the light, they kept joking and mocking it, even calling it a unicorn at some point.
Olha, da favela, está se dividindo, bicho.
However, this kind of reaction is totally understandable, as they probably weren't even believing what they were actually seeing at that moment. Now taking a closer look at the footage, as reported by the original poster, the light was mainly blue and eventually divided itself into 2 or 3 more lights. While this could be the case, given how dark the video is, it could actually be a larger object that keeps turning on and off its lights. The safest bet for this incident is that it's actually a drone, since it has lights and is completely still, but this theory can be ruled out due to the size of the object. Its size can be estimated when there is more than one light turned on at the same time. They seem pretty spread apart, probably around 20 inches. As drones are out of the question, there are not many options left to explain this event. Years have passed since this event took place, and since that night, the students have never seen that object again. Now let's take a look at a video recorded by photographer Carlos Franco in September 2022 in Bogota, Colombia. A saucer-shaped object emitting a pulsating light can be seen hovering over the skies. It does not seem to be completely round, as it has a few protuberances in a brighter color and a few intersections in a darker tone. However, things got weird as Carlos used his phone to focus on the object. Just a light can be seen very high up in the skies. Then again, when he showcases his camera one last time, the object is still there. Now regarding the reason why there is no clear footage of the object taken with the camera, the photographer explained that in order to get a better view of the UFO, he increased the brightness all the way up on his Canon PowerShot camera and tried recording, but the final video didn't get as bright as the preview mode, so he decided to record the preview of the LCD from his phone to get the evidence of this incident as quick as he could. Considering that it was pitch black and the camera was at maximum zoom, Carlos Franco still managed to get a good recording of the object. As its odd shape and a single light can be clearly distinguished, most mundane explanations for this event such as drones, stars, and satellites can be ruled out, making this incident unexplained to this day. Las Vegas, February 2024. An odd 20-second video is shared online. The witness was driving on a freeway when he noticed something odd in the sky, like an object was falling. Even though in the final video just a blurry shadow can be seen, the author of the video claims that it was oval-shaped. Taking a closer look, the shadow can be barely seen, even though it was filmed during the day. It's also hard to tell if the object seems blurry due to cloaking technology or if it was slightly above the clouds. Adding more weight to this case, the user protector from the UFO community claims that he witnessed the same phenomenon in September 2023. Me, my wife, and my 9-year-old saw something exactly like this in September last year. It first appeared near a weather balloon and then flew over southern Albuquerque, near Kirtland, AFB. It was around 5 p.m. on a partly cloudy day. The UAP looked exactly the same as that, regardless if it was in or behind a cloud or in clear skies. It also disappeared and reappeared twice in different locations, approximately 10 to 15 degrees apart, in a matter of 1 to 2 seconds. The last I saw of it was a bright flash, like a reflective glint, near where it was. The entire encounter lasted 2 minutes. Despite the fact that this video got a lot of attention when it was posted and a few people confirmed that they already had similar encounters, skeptics raised the theory that the anomaly might simply be a blurry recording of a pack of birds. Since that day, no conclusive answer or follow-up to this event has been given. But now, if you made it this far into the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. You can also support us by becoming a member by clicking on the join button below. It will help immensely. I also want to take a moment to thank all of the members of the channel. A big thanks to Paul Gardner II, Andy Davis, Carrie James Harris, Dee Smitty, and Christine Smith for helping to support the channel. It means so much to me. With that being said, let's jump back to where we stopped. In the early hours of March 17, 1981, Sergeant Russell Yackham of the St. Helens, Oregon Police Department was patrolling a highway near the Columbia River. During the misty, bone-chilling weather, a peculiar incident unfolded. At 4:03 a.m., the sergeant spotted an unusually bright light moving towards Portland Airport, which was just about 20 miles away. Planes regularly passed over that area. However, this light was way more intense than usual, as it illuminated the river like daylight. Convinced it wasn't an ordinary aircraft, Sergeant Yackham quickly radioed headquarters and asked to record the call right away.
Hey, Lucky. So we got a tape recorder sitting there by a radio whenever you're ready. We'll keep it running. If it starts up again, just key up and we'll record a little bit. TS, all it is now is just an orange glow. That's all I can see. Cause the sun is coming up. Better not be. It's awful early. Awful early for the sun paper, Joe. I don't think the sun would just be in that one spot.
As he reported to his colleagues, the light was orange and extremely bright, comparable to the sun, but, as joked by the officers, it was definitely way too early for the sunrise. A few minutes later, at approximately 4:29 a.m., the light suddenly started to emit an eerie sound.
I think it's moving out, you guys. Oh, we're watching. We moved up to a higher vantage point, so you tell us what it does. Well, listen. It's revving up its engines. Can you hear it? I hope. Because it's sure cold out here. I hope you're taping this, you guys. Yes, we are. It sounds like to me a power plant diesel motor and a screeching noise in between it there, or with it.
For another 14 minutes, the light hovered before abruptly vanishing at 4:43 a.m., accompanied by an even louder noise. The Coast Guard was contacted by the police department, and their radar confirmed the event, further adding mystery to this incident. Despite extensive investigation, the nature and origin of the phenomenon remain unsolved to this day. There are not many details about this event, but it is surely one of the most intriguing ones. According to reports, the workers of an oil company were noticing that something odd was going on, as oil from their facility was being stolen over the night. After they installed security cameras to prevent this from happening again, the recording displayed something that they were not expecting at all, a saucer-shaped object with 3 bright lights on its edges. According to the investigation performed by the UFO community, the lack of video of the object landing or taking off can be explained by the camera itself. In remote regions like this, companies tend to install cameras that take pictures periodically instead of the ones that take videos because it's cheaper. Hard drives were not that affordable back in 2012, so they had to opt for solutions that didn't take a huge amount of storage. Moving back to the image, let's gather some information. In the top left corner, the date and time of the recording can be seen. Right below it is the word Cotulla, which refers to a city in the state of Texas. Regarding the 1-2H, it denotes a particular well number, where H commonly stands for horizontal, indicating the drilling technique used. With this information in hand, the UFO community managed to find the drilling permit and location for that specific well, which gives another layer of credibility to the footage. And that's all the information we have about this incident. It's been over a decade since this picture was provided for investigation, and to this day, it's unknown if that object was actually responsible for the oil that was being stolen or if any thief was actually caught by the security camera. Since that night, the object has never been seen again. And there you have it. 5 mysterious UFO cases that remain unexplained to this day. Each incident brings its own set of questions, leaving us to wonder about the mysteries that linger in our skies. What are your thoughts on these encounters? Share your insights in the comments below. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and stay vigilant.